Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing good. I'm doing great here by God's grace. So today's vlog is about food that I had on Sunday, because Sunday is something which is very special for us. Morning round about 7 we have to leave for church. So this is how it looks in the morning. So I woke up as usual at 4:35 because Sunday I wake up little bit late. So morning itself I made rice dumplings. So for here I took 2 spoon of rice flour. This is a very quick breakfast which you can make in a hefty, or whenever you feel that you don't have a mood to make, but if you want to have something healthy, you can make this. So I took about half coconut and cardamom powder. So I just crushed it. If you have powder, you can use the powder, and I have added ghee to it. Not skip this part, as ghee enhances the taste of the food. So usually this is called as korikote in Tamil as well as in Malayalam. So this is made with filling, but I have not done any fillings in it. I have directly added everything, and I have just made a dough and made a dumpling. So I've added sugar, almost 4 to 5 spoons sugar I've added. Sugar is completely your likings, like if you want more you can add more, and I have also put little bit of salt so that it will balance the taste. And then add hot water. Now for 2 spoons of rice flour I have added only 3/4 cup of hot water, and it should be hot boiling water. So just first mix it with the spoon and bring it all together, and then you can use your hands, and then you have to make a dough. Now you need to knead until you get a ball size in this way. So once you get that, I already put the idli pan boiling and I directly added the dumplings into it. So let it get steamed for another 10 minutes. By that time I completed all my other works. This is a very easy dish to make. You can prepare this for breakfast as well as for snacks. So this can be given even for smaller kids as well as for older people. Can be had as it is, or you can even put it in the milk, boil it and have it, or you can even have it with some non-veg gravy or some kurma, anything. So we had it as it is. So in the further you will see how I'll be having it. I'll show you that also. So after 10 minutes it's steamed up. Here you can see how perfectly it is steamed up. It is ready to eat. Now when you're giving to for the kids who are smaller than 5-year-old, you can do this way. You can just smash it in this way and put it in the bowl or in a cup, and just pour hot boiling milk into it. Let it soak for some time, and then with the spoon you can just feed. Now the same way you can even give for the older people who do not have teeth, or if they cannot have food which is has to be swallowed. So I've added little bit of honey because the sweetness was very less. So this is how it looks. You have to soak it for some more time. I just showed you immediately, but you need to soak it for some more time. You can have this as it is also. You can have with a cup of coffee or tea. That's what it can be had as evening snacks as well as morning breakfast or you can even give for tiffin. Most important thing is it can be made easily and it can be digested easily also. So then we left for the church. So I'll just show you the glimpse of the church as we cannot take video inside. Then on our way back, we decided to make chicken biryani. So we purchased chicken, some 850 grams. So as soon as I came back, I started the preparation for chicken biryani. So this is a 2 whole bulb of garlic and 4 to 5 medium pieces of ginger and 6 to green chilies are there. So you have to first crush this. Now the whole ingredients are based on 2 cups of rice, basmati rice. I have taken the classic basmati rice. So if you're taking 2 cups, follow this or else adjust your ingredients accordingly. So here I have added oil, and with oil you have to add ghee. So I have added 2 tablespoon of ghee and 4 tablespoon of oil. So when you're making biryani, this much oil is required. Here I am using the whole spices as it is, and I'll just fry it in the oil. So 1 star anise, 2 big black cardamom, and 3 to 4 cloves, 2 cardamom, green cardamom, and a biryani leaf, or you can say bay leaf. So I've split it and I've put it, and then add the crushed garlic, ginger and green chili paste. So you have to saute that until the raw smell goes off. See to it that it becomes light brown. And then I have added 4 to 5 big onion. So I did not cut into thin pieces. I have just roughly cut it and I have added it, because anyways it will be sauteing and it will become soft and it will become brown. So no need to make it very thin. So I have used urli to make the biryani. If you are making it in cooker, see to it your flame is very low. So urli requires a high flame, and then you have to make it into a medium flame. Then I have added 2 tomato puree. Now you can add tomato as it is, you can cut and add, but then here they don't like the skin of the tomato. So what I do is I puree the tomato. So in this way you will not even see where the tomato is. It will get mixed up with the gravy. Now saute it until the raw smell goes, and then add the masalas at this time. So one more tip here is check whether when you are mixing it, check whether the tomato is coming out in this way. See, I have shown you. It is not sticking in the bottom. It is just coming out clean. See, this shows that the tomato is done. So if you don't know whether to check how the raw smell has gone or no, this is the method of checking it. So if it comes out clean when you mix up left and right, it means that it is done. Here I have already added the powder, 2 spoon of red chili powder and 2.5 spoon of coriander powder. So here the spice should be for both chicken as well as rice. Now I will be adding the garam masala at this stage. So 1 spoon is enough because we have already put the whole spices into it. And then a handful of coriander leaves as well as pudina leaves. So pudina is a very important thing to be added here, as pudina has a different flavor and it enhances the taste of biryani. Now here I have also added 2 spoon of curd, but it has not come into the clip. So after adding curd, you should keep sauteing in this way. Keep the flame high and keep sauteing so that the curd doesn't get curdled. And then add the salt. Now I'll be adding the chicken, which I have already given one whistle. So it's a boiled chicken. You have to just give one whistle so that it gets boiled. Now mix it with the gravy and then add the 2 cups of rice. So I haven't soaked the rice. I just cleaned and kept it, and I added directly into the gravy. So if you are not using classic basmati rice, you have to soak it for some time, because the classic basmati rice does not require any soaking. It is a very tender rice and it just require one boil to get cooked. So it does not require much soaking. But if you are using jeera chamba or if you are using other kind of basmati rice, I would suggest to soak at least for 15 to 30 minutes. So here I haven't soaked, I have directly added. Now for 2 cups of basmati rice, you have to add 3 cups of water. Now you can boil the water and add, but because we were in a hurry and we were hungry, I didn't get time to boil it. So I added the water as it is. But you, if you are making it for guest or if you have time to make it, kindly boil the water and add it. So usually for 1 cup of basmati rice, you add 2 cups of water. But here I have added only 3 cups because chicken itself had water and the gravy also had a bit water consistency. Now again a bit more handful of coriander leaves and pudina I will be adding, and then I will be keeping it in a high flame. This point of time, check for the salt and the tanginess of it. So I thought little more tanginess is required, so I added little bit of lemon juice. So I added only half lemon, and half lemon juice I have added it. And then once it starts boiling, just keep it in a medium flame and close it and put some heavy object on top of that so that it will get dum. Now this kind of dum biryani taste exactly like how you taste it in biryani shops. The biryani was tasting yum, and must say it was too delicious as I didn't have much time and within a limited period of time I made this. So it came out really well. So do give a try and make it with every tips that I have told you. The rice came out without sticking with each other. The spice level, the tanginess and everything was perfect. So if you're making for 2 cups of rice, use all the ingredients that I have told you, or else just change it according to your preference. Then in the evening, as usual, I was preparing myself for the next day, as it was Monday and the weekend gets over. So I peeled little small onions and garlic so that I can use it immediately. So I'm just showing you how much I have peeled it. Now because we had biryani in the afternoon, everybody was full, but yet they went for playing down and a little bit of hunger was there. So I was also preparing for making a dinner too. So before that I started cleaning the kitchen and I filled up all the water, filled all the oil cans. So on Sundays I clean, dry up, and then I refill and keep it for the next week. So this is a rice which I actually got it from one of my friend. It's called Kulakar rice. It possesses antioxidant properties and has higher zinc and calcium than our normal white rice. So I'll just show you how it looks. So it was given in this way. So first I tried a little bit and the idli came out really well. So I thought of sharing with you. It's a diabetes friendly as well as those who are Weight Watchers, they can also use it. This is how the rice looks. The husk is still there to maintain its antioxidant level. So here I am soaking it for making idli and dosa. So here I have put 1.5 cup of rice. So totally I had only 1.5 cup of rice. For 1.5 cup of rice I used half cup of urad dal and little bit of fenugreek seeds. So half cup of urad dal is the whole one. It is not splitted one. And 2 spoons of fenugreek seed. I use a lot of fenugreek seed, strengthens your bones and it's very good for women. So use a lot of fenugreek seed and you will not even come to know when you're making idli. So as I told you, in the evening for dinner, I soaked and prepared sweet white flattened rice, that is avil nanachadu, because that will be a little light for the tummy. So this is another version of poha where you are not giving any temper or any kind of oil is required. You just have to soak the avil, add the coconut and little cardamom and sugar. That's it. So this was well sufficient for us, and this was apt for ending a heavy day. So do try the recipes that I've shown in the vlog and do give me your valuable feedback. So the rice which I soaked overnight, in the morning I grinded it and it looks something like this. After grinding I have kept it outside for it to ferment. You can get a soft idli and you can even prepare dosa out of this. So do try to switch your food in this way and meet you in the next vlog. Until then, bye.